Taoiseach, just in relation to the Land and Conveyancing Law Reform Bill, when are the ministerial orders and regulations going to be brought in? And then specifically and pragmatically, and it doesn't give me any pleasure to say this or to ask this and say it, but we have the Misuse of Drugs Amendment Bill 2015 coming in as emergency or, rushed legislation. We had last Friday Deputy Michael McGrath's very worthy bill, which actually addresses and stands up to 40,000 mortgage home loans in distress. That's 3 Aviva Stadium full of human beings in deep human distress.
Sorry, Deputy, we can't discuss that.
Sorry, Cian Corlett.
We can't discuss a bill that is now being put to the House.
Land and Conveyancing Law Reform Bill, coupled with the insolvency legislation, has been abject failure to deal with the problem that's been highlighted in red lights and orange lights since the 9th of March 2011. How do I know? Because I was one of the people saying so to you. Would you please just address this tsunami? We're in our offices at the moment with green paper and yellow paper coming at us like a blizzard. And different departments in different ministerial sections and departments are coming at us that we can't even think and measure the problem. You won't solve a problem unless you understand.
We can't discuss this on the order of business, please.
Down in the committee room at the moment, there's the banking inquiry. This is the banking inquiry that needs to be solved. 40,000
Thank you, Deputy. Would you resume your seat? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And all we have to do is take Deputy McGrath's bill, take Deputy Willie Penrose's suggestion.
Sorry, Deputy, I won't ask you again. Would you please adhere to the chair?
Deputy, than this and this.
Deputy, would you please stop your display in the chamber? Thank you.
Please, Taoiseach, you've been let down by the people who should have been doing their jobs.
Deputy,
they haven't.
Would you show some respect to the chair and sit down? Would you sit down? Because you're out of order.
I'm helping the Taoiseach. I'm bringing his attention.
Would you please, not on the order of business, would you please sit down? Taoiseach, would you please answer this first question? Thank you. Please resume your seat. Thank you. Deputy, if you don't resume your seat, I have to ask you to leave the House. Thank you. Sorry. Would you please resume your seat? Deputy!
This week, please.
Deputy! I will not call you again if you behave like this, I assure you. Well, you shouldn't do it. You could put down a topical issue. Sit down, please. Would you please resume your seat? Would you please resume your seat? No, you can't your seat in a moment. In future, if you wish to raise an issue, would you please do like everybody else does and put down a request for a topical issue? Not on the order of business. Thank you. Taoiseach, thank you.
The Land and Conveyancing Bill was passed in July of 2013. The question of the insolvency issue is one that will be dealt with in April, with a number of other measures being brought forward by government. I dealt with this morning. I'd point out for Deputy Mathews that 115,000 mortgage accounts were classified as restructured at the end of 2014. Each of these,
Would you resume your seat,
each of these is now in a satisfactory position.
Mathews, would you please leave the House? Thank you. Leave that.
And there were 30,000 accounts that were restructured in 2014. In regard to the Misuse of Drugs Bill,